to Your Riding Success Tuesday Train with Tash TV. My name is Tash and I'm a Grand Prix dressage rider from Australia, and this is gorgeous Milo. Now, I've had 3 months off. He has had 3 months off. He actually had 1 ride in those 3 months. And I wanted to share with you a little bit of what we do when we're riding a horse that's had 3 months off. So enjoy. Okay, so this is Milo's first ride back. It's been about 3 months. I think in between those 3 months, I gave him 1 ride at the 2 month mark, and he had another month off, so it's nice to be back on. And obviously when you're riding a horse after a lot of time off, you first got to make sure they're not going to buck you off, but I've got really great horses that don't tend to do that. So he hasn't had a lunge or anything. I've just hopped on, given him a walk, now into the trot. So I'm not going to do too much hard stuff. Anyone who has had 3 months off in the gym knows this is when you go back to the gym, you don't feel so good the next day. In fact, sometimes you can barely walk the next day. So we want to make sure that we don't work the muscles too much to begin with. Otherwise, I will have sore and cranky horses the next day. So we just want them to stretch, stay round, stay long. And sometimes a break's really good for the horses, and sometimes they can come back a bit stiff, which is what he feels like. And sometimes a break can totally fix some problems. Whoops! But it hasn't fixed his stiffness to the right. We're still not wanting to bend to the right, which is fine. Oh, good buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Round, longer, deeper, softer. Round, longer, deeper, softer. Been doing a lot of meditation recently, and I realised that riding is such a meditation for me because it's so much the same. Get them rounder, get them more through, get them more connected, and it's just repeating tiny little things over and over and over again. You can kind of shut down your conscience, your conscious, and not have to think about what are you cooking for dinner tonight and all those annoying things. That change wasn't when I asked, but let it go for a sec. Because you have no right to think any of that when you're training. It's all just focused on that feeling that the horse is giving you, and what your bum is feeling, and what your hands are feeling, and what your legs are feeling, and what you're feeling. Ugh. So he's very stiff. So I'm counterflexing him to the outside. And now I'm just going to leg yield him out on the circle. So he's going to put his hind legs out. Yeah, good boy. And his head in. Kind of a shoulder and leg yield. You can see his rhythm changes when he does that. He finds that hard. I know. I know. Good boy. Good.